Hey guys, this is Reagan Ram coming to you live from beautiful Naples, Florida. And if it's so beautiful here, you may be wondering why I'm wearing the sweater, if you can see. And that's because it is 56, it's 56 degrees right now in Naples, so it's pretty cold here. I'm sure all of you can probably outdo that though, so let me know in the comments what the temperature is where you're at, and I guess we'll have a little competition to see who has it coldest. But anyway, today I want to talk about how you can become more disciplined and become more consistent in your business. So I talked before about how like the key to getting more traffic, number one key to getting more traffic is consistency. The key to building authority is consistency, 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 consistency. I'm saying consistency consistently in these last few seconds because that is a very key point to your business. Those who stick around, those who continually put out great content, those who continually do the right things. We talked about this before too, on how to guarantee success in your business. If you want to be successful, you have to do the right things continually and consistently over and over and over again. But how do you do that? It's one thing to just say that and then just try to do it, through willpower, but it's going to be very difficult to make that happen. So how do you become more disciplined, and how do you become more consistent in your business? Well, I was on a coaching call the other day. I was receiving a coaching call, and the coach on the call said the key to being successful in business. I asked him if he could give just one piece of advice, what it would be, and he says that they have a key formula in their community that they use, and that's mindset plus skill set multiplied by performance equals results. So what does this mean? This means you can have the right mindset, you can have the positive attitude, the mindset that you're gonna do it, and which is very important. If you have a negative, pessimistic mindset, you're not going to get very far. So you can have the right mindset, you can even have the right skill set. So knowing the skills that you need to have in order to achieve success, but the multiplier is performance. So you can make progress with the mindset and the skill set, but if you're not out there consistently performing, then you're not going to get very far. So you need that performance is the key there to getting your results. So how do you get that performance? Again, how do you get that consistency? And I think the key to performing, getting that max performance, performing consistently, is to have a vision. You need to have a powerful vision that compels you forward, that makes you want to get out there and work. So it's not so it can pull you through the hard times and the difficulties and the tedious parts and aspects of building a business. So you need that vision, and specifically you need to know and see who you want to be. So what kind of person do you want to become in 2 years, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years from now? So that's kind of where you want to base your focus, on who you want to be, not just what results you want to achieve, but what kind of person do you want to become, because you are your greatest asset in your business. And I believe I've talked about this in a previous video before as well. So you want to focus on who do you want to become for your audience, and where do you see yourself being. You really want to paint that picture. And I've been in, I'm kind of like I've written several novels previously, and one of the things that they talk a lot about, people at coach novelists, is that when you want to have your story goal at the end, what your character is trying to achieve, and you want that story goal to be like one photographic moment. So if you know Lord of the Rings, that one photographic moment is throwing the ring into Mount Doom, destroying the ring. And the first Star Wars movie, the photographic moment is destroying the Death Star. So you really want to paint that picture for yourself too, in your business, and for who you want to become. What is your story goal? What is that one photographic moment that you can visualize over and over again? Perhaps it would be, maybe if you're network marketing, that one photographic moment is speaking on stage at a company event. So you want it to be some very tangible photographic thing that is a symbol of who you want to be, because who you want to be is probably a combination of a lot of different things. It could even encompass goals outside of business. It could be, health goals. It could be family goals. It could be spiritual goals. But all those combined work together. They're not separate from each other. They're all interconnected and related. But specifically for your business, what would be one photographic moment that would sum up all those goals? And so then once you have that vision, once you have that picture, you really want to visualize that frequently. You want to picture yourself accomplishing it. You want to picture yourself doing the things that the person you want to become would do. So maybe, just another example would be like maybe you're making phone calls is uncomfortable for you. I know it is for me. So maybe you picture yourself as someone who can easily pick up the phone, call leads, and consistently provide value and help to your leads over the phone. So that's just one example. So, picture yourself, visualize, first you want to picture who you want to be, and you want to visualize yourself as that person that you want to be, and visualize yourself doing the things that person would do, which is you in the future once you've achieved your photographic moment. So this reminds me of a book I read. I can't remember what the book was, but in the book it was talking about Michael Phelps, and when he was winning all his gold medals in the first Olympics that he was in, there was a point during that race where his goggles filled with water or something, and he couldn't see. He was like right towards the end of the race. He couldn't see how much farther he had to go, but he had visualized himself winning so many times that he didn't need to see. He just went through his motions, and he even reached out at the last minute to hit the wall, and just in time, and he hit the wall, and he won the race, and all without being able to see the wall or how far he had to go, because he had visualized it so many times. And so the point is just how important visualization is, and you really want to visualize, again, yourself achieving that one, photographic moment, and achieving your vision. So anyway, to sum all that up, the key to performing more and to being more consistent is to have a really powerful vision that motivates you, and you really want to flesh that vision out, make it very clear, and the best way to do that is having one photographic moment and then visualizing that over and over again. And this is also, all this kind of ties into a Bible verse I came across this morning. I was reading is from Habakkuk 2:2, and it reads, "Write the vision, make it plain on tablets, so he may run who reads it." So I think this is really good practical advice to take away for you in creating your vision. So the first part, write your vision. I think you should write your vision down. Write it down, make it clear. I actually made a video. I made an animated video that kind of has, who I want to be in the future, and so that's really helpful because you can just watch that again, and it's makes it more inspiring and more clear. But you can just write it down. Just write down your vision. It's a simple process of writing it down. Really makes it more clear, and you also want to make it plain on tablets. So I think this is referring to iPads and being able to access your vision on iPads. I'm pretty sure they had iPads back then too. Anyway, just make it so make it accessible. If it's on your devices, you can always have it with you. If you're writing it down on paper, maybe put it somewhere where you can see it every day, so you don't forget about it. Keep your vision in front of you, so that he may run who reads it. So that's again the key. The vision, having that vision will push you and motivates you to be able to be consistent and to crank out that content and do the things you need to do. It's not going to be a hard thing. It's not going to be hard if you have that vision. If you're just on fire for who you want to become and the people you want to help with your business, then it's not going to be a struggle. It'll just motivate you. It'll just be this wave. It'll make you run. So yeah, I'm really keep that vision out there and in front of you, so that when you read it, it makes you run. So hopefully this made some sense and you found this valuable. And let me know in the comments what your vision is. What vision makes you run? And if you don't know what it is yet, then just post, still working on it or need some help or whatever, and we can help each other out in the comments. So yeah, so I'd like to read that, and if you found this video helpful or you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments as well. But yeah, if you found this video helpful or you know anyone else who would benefit from it, then please share and tag those people in the video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.